welcome back to my channel. I'm Sonia and today's video is going to be another one of my foundation reviews. If you guys... No! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sonia and today's video is going to be another foundation review, and if you have not seen my most recent foundation reviews, I'll leave a long list of those links in the description box down below if you guys want to check those out. But today we are going to be reviewing Smashbox Studio Skin Shaping Foundation. It is a foundation stick, and on the other end it is a contour stick. So it's a 2-in-1. Sounds fabulous, right? So I'm gonna tell you guys what I think about it in the moments to come. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit subscribe if you have not already, and let's get started. Okay, so to get started, I should tell you that I did moisturize my face, and I used Garnier's Skin Active Moisture Balm all over, including my neck and chest. You always want to make sure you bring your moisturizer downtown. You don't want to just moisturize the front of your face. Make sure you cover your ears, get into your hairline here, and also onto your neck. You want to make sure you do that because that's the same thing that you want to do with your foundation as well. You don't want to just have like this ring around your face. You want it to blend in evenly. So love on your ears as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the foundation application. It just retracts right on up, really, really easy. So I don't need too much of it out. I don't want to break the stick off. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it straight to my face. It's really, really light. Go ahead and just cover my face with it. I'm going to bring you a little bit closer so you guys can see how it's covering my age spots, sunspots, and freckles. They're under there. I have some age spots and some freckles that I just masked with this foundation stick. I'm going to go ahead and go over my nose as well, go up and over my forehead. I already have some on my chin. Now for this, you can definitely use a beauty sponge or a buffing brush like this one here. This is what I'm going to use. This is what I used yesterday and it worked really, really well. So just with a light hand, I'm going to go ahead and blend all of that in. And as you saw, zero to no effort at all to get this nice and blended. It's leaving me with a dewy shine, maybe an oily shine, so hopefully that does settle down or sets down a little bit because it is a little bit on the shiny side. As I blended that in, I can start to see the freckles that I was trying to cover come through. So far that one coat did a really nice job of evening out my skin tone, but I would have to add another layer to build on the coverage. So right now I would say light to medium coverage. So let's see if we can build on that a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and add one more layer. Okay, so as far as the color match goes, it's perfect. As far as building on another layer, I'm not sure if I like that so much. If you want a light to medium coverage foundation, I would just go ahead and just stick with one layer. 2 layers, I feel like it's starting to feel a little bit heavy on my face. So I'm going to go ahead and use a damp beauty sponge to kind of blend that all in because I am creating streaks with a brush and I don't want to do that. Yesterday when I applied just one layer of this foundation, it was amazing. So I probably should have just stopped at one and just considered it a light to medium coverage foundation. But it's fine, you guys. Yeah, it's a lot better now that I'm using a moist beauty sponge. Now, I must repeat this. If you want a full coverage foundation, this would probably not be for you because you would have to do the extra layering. But if you're looking for a light to medium coverage foundation, this already feels really, really amazing on my skin. Like I said yesterday, I really enjoyed it. But even though I added a second layer, it still doesn't look bad. The color looks really good. It's settling down on my face really nicely, so I'm just going to go ahead and continue with my highlight and contour. So what I'm going to be using underneath my eyes is a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape in medium. So I'm just going to add just a little bit here, a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my chin, a little bit on my nose, and in between those brows on my forehead. Next, I'm going to be using the contour side of that Smashbox Studio Skin Shape Foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and mark it here and mark it here. Now you want to make sure that your lines are going towards your mouth. I'm also going to do a little bit on the sides of my nose and then also on my forehead. It's pretty dark. You're like, oh no, this is gonna be bad. But actually, when I blend it out, it looks really, really nice. So, just blending that away from my face. As you can see, I'm starting to carve out this cheekbone here by doing a little bit of a C or a backwards J. I don't know. Yeah. And it just blends so effortlessly. It doesn't leave streaks. Looks great. Now, if you have a slimmer face, you might not have to do so much contour. You might just want to keep it right here, right in the top part of your cheekbones. But since I have a rounder face, I did bring it down a lot lower to cut the face up in a little bit smaller section so it's just not so wide and flat looking. Then I'm going to go ahead and blend the rest of this out. Now taking some setting powder from Laura Mercier, this is her translucent loose powder. So taking a little bit on this Real Techniques brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and dust that right underneath my eyes. Next, I'm going to be taking this flat bronzer from Benefit Cosmetics. It's just Hula. Taking it down to my cheeks and bringing it up. Now I'm going to be finishing off the rest of my makeup and come back and show you guys how it looks with everything done. Then I'm going to go pick up my son, run a few errands, and then come back and show you how it held up within about maybe 5 to 6 hours. I want to get a full day in to show you guys if it's going to last all day or not. Then I will share with you my final thoughts. Okay, so now I've got all of my makeup on. I've got my hair braided because I guess I haven't braided my hair in a while, so change it up a bit. Now I'm going to be running some errands. I'll take you guys along with me to show you some natural lighting of my makeup. Already I saw a little bit of breakdown around my mouth, and I thought maybe it was because I didn't powder well enough. So I went ahead and added some more powder around my mouth area. So we'll see how that holds up as well. So let's get on to it. So every time that they give you guys a perspective in the light, I feel like you can always see my white hairs. So don't look at that. But the color still looks really good. Pretty bright. So this is what my makeup looks after about, I want to say, about 6.5 to 7 hours of wear. So not too much breakdown, especially in the places, I mean, this is obvious around your mouth where you're drinking, talking, maybe even blowing your nose if you're allergic to the seasons or what have you, but actually held up really, really well. You can see a little bit of shininess on my forehead, a little bit around my nose as well, but nothing too serious where I feel like I would be totally panicked if I went to work in the morning and had to go out like on a date or drinks with the girls at night. Like, it's totally gonna hold up. My contour still looks together. There's no patchiness or anything like that, so I'm really, really happy with this foundation. So if you guys are looking for a light to medium coverage foundation, this is definitely one for you. If you have dry to combination skin, this formula is perfect. Now if you have oily skin, I would probably stay away from it because it does get slick on my face. So I don't know if it's just the temperature of my skin warming up the product, but I just felt like it just felt a little bit too slick initially when it came onto my skin. So definitely combination to dry skin, this would be perfect. For me, right off the bat, this is my personal opinion, I like foundations when I can just put it onto my face really easy, because I'm usually like have a lot of things I need to do throughout the day, so it's perfect for women on the go. You can just stick this into your purse, and it's pretty compact given the fact that you can actually apply it with your fingers too if you have to, if there's no room for a brush. And there's two products. You have your foundation and you have your contour. So the only thing that I didn't like about the contour part is that it's really, really big too. So now if I were to change one thing about this stick, I would definitely make the contour side a lot smaller. Now I think it's Hourglass that has the skinnier version of a contour stick. Now I am a huge fan of the Hoola Quickie Stick, or the Hoola Quickie Stick from Benefit Cosmetics. I really, really like that one because it's smaller, but this color is better, I feel like, and it blended a lot better. It wasn't as greasy, so I really, really like the formula on the contour side of this foundation stick. The only thing that I would have done was made it smaller so that the lines on your face could have been sharper, because I felt like when I drew it onto my face, it was a lot, even though I needed that. But if you have a smaller face or a slimmer face, you don't need that much action, so you're really gonna have to maneuver your stick or use a brush to apply it onto your face, but that defeats the purpose of it being a stick because it loses its convenience. So that's probably one thing that I would have changed about this stick, but I really, really like it, and thank God I have a big ass face because it works. But hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I know I always have fun hanging out with you guys, so don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe if you have not already joined my family. Leave your requests in the comments down below, or any thoughts, comments, love, whatevs down below. I always read those, always have a good time reading those, because I feel like I've got tons of best friends out there across the world, and it's awesome. Like, hello. I love you guys, and thank you so much for supporting me and my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.